Hello and welcome back to FastFoodNet. We're here again, finally at the Alton Towers Resort. I haven't filmed a vlog here since opening day, but we're finally back. I did come to Mardi Gras, but I was on my own, so I didn't film a vlog. I was going to come with Josh, but unfortunately got COVID, so yeah, that was sad as well.
Absolutely sad.
But yeah, we're back.
I'm off Instagram for the night.
He's referencing an old video there, guys, but
With an old camera.
yeah, it's been a while.
Did I?
And we're quite late starting this. It's nearly 1 o'clock. The park's open from 10 till 6 today. We've got normal Alton Towers, thankfully, no events or anything. It's Pleasure Beach late night riding, so we should have gone there, to be honest. But yeah, it's not open till 10 PM. Stay tuned for next week's vlog when it's late night riding again. But yeah, so far we've done Galactica, which I banged my head on, like health and safety, guys. Like I banged my head on those seats, and it took forever to dispatch as well for some reason. It took about 5 minutes to dispatch on that, so I don't really know what staff were doing. Kept shouting down things down the microphone as well, which I found a bit annoying because I do like to listen to the amazing soundtrack. We then did Nemesis, and for once we didn't get back row, we got second to front, and I tell you what, that ride is a lot better.
Did you say second row?
Yeah, near the front of the train. It feels a lot more intense. People tend to say it's better at the back, but I personally prefer it at the front. We then did Duel, which I haven't done in 3 years. Obviously the park's dart ride that's rumoured to be getting refurbished next year, so we decided to give it a go before that, and that was dreadful. Nearly all the effects off. Half of it was in pitch black.
The effects were either too late or too early. Like hardly any lights were working, so you couldn't see the effects. But one good thing is that the sounds were loud. The sound effects were loud.
Yeah.
That's just the best
I'm also using a new phone, guys, which is why this looks so stable. I'm no longer vlogging on a budget phone from 2017. This is a Samsung Galaxy S20, and it's absolutely awesome. I have mentioned it in a video before, but I just thought I'd reiterate that. And then we did 13, which was the standard ride on 13. They didn't make us use the baggage hold though, because obviously I have RAP, I'm visually impaired, and obviously for Amelie as well, she also has it. They didn't make us use the baggage hold, which they did last time we went on there with RAP, so not sure what that was about. Then we went on Rita, and that was ridiculous. We were obviously in the RAP queue, and all they were doing was letting fast track in. They weren't letting in the main queue barely.
The guy that was stood there, he was just waiting. Like he glanced at the the disabled people, sort of just went,
No, yeah, but what I overheard the staff member talking to like the group of rat people in front of us, and they were saying like they're gonna try and let a train load.
Right, everyone's talking. I'm struggling to get them on camera here, guys, but yeah, it wasn't brilliant. It was really slow getting through the RAP queue. Unacceptable. So that needs looking at. RAP access on Rita, I think, needs to be looked at.
He was really. Do you not think he was really chatty?
There you go. Turn camera around.
The fast track people, and then like with the disabled people, he was just like, yeah.
Like it was like that with the main queue as well. Like the main queue should be like the main priority as well.
When they changed staff over, it was really nice that the new staff member came straight over to the people who were waiting in the disabled queue and let them on.
Yeah, they did change staff, which seems so
straight over.
Like, what the staff like? Because like disabled people can't really like stand in a certain place for a certain amount of time.
Hello, Josh.
And that was what like that staff member was letting us do it, and it was kind of annoying.
While these guys are talking, I might as well just put it as well. We're joined by Josh, and we're on the theme park Mad Hill. It's been a while since we've been over here, but yeah, he's doing a vlog today as well, and he's rolling down the hill. Oh my god! Oh god! Sorry guys, I almost dropped my phone then when I was trying to turn it back around, but I should also point out that Rita I had one of the best rides I've ever had on that. I think that's actually the 4th best out of the big 7 now, so yeah, it was a brilliant ride. Went on back row, we're on the purple train, which is the smoother of the 2 trains, and yes, we've just had lunch, which means it's time for FastFoodNet. Hello and welcome back to FastFoodNet, bringing you everything fast food related in the UK and beyond via the internet. And today we ate at the iconic Burger Kitchen near the world of David Williams, the Alton Towers Resort, and I had a burger, a quarter pounder, a large quarter pounder meal with fries, and it cost, with Fanta as well, by the way. Here's the Fanta. It cost the absolutely unacceptable amount of £10 and 5p. That is ridiculous, Alton Towers. I can get the equivalent at Pleasure Beach for £6.48.
They didn't even give him his meal correctly.
No, they didn't. To be fair, it was a new staff member. She said that she'd only been here a few days and she was really nice. But yeah, I didn't get a plain Whopper. Well, not a Whopper, we're not at Burger King now. I wish I had to go to Burger King, but I didn't have to go to, I had to go to Burger Kitchen. Well, I could have had a hot dog, but I decided not to. It didn't complain even though we asked for it plain. The chips were better than they sometimes are, but they weren't that great. And honestly, you know, customer service in terms of how nice and friendly the staff were was great. But honestly, 4 out of 10, it wasn't good enough. The burger wasn't that nice either. Just none of it was that nice. It was quite dry, and yeah, I'm never going back to Burger Kitchen again after that. An absolute, the prices need putting down for what you get there, because it's just, the food it's inadequate. I'm not even kidding. Danielle's just pointed out that prices are going up in general, and yes, that is true, but Burger Kitchen takes it to the next level. Anyway, Danielle, what did you have for your lunch?
I had a lovely cheese sandwich.
Yep.
With some carrot batons. That was on what was on
She
the
had a
packet.
packed lunch.
Yeah.
She was sensible.
It was very good, and I rate it a lovely 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Well, what did you have, Emily?
So I luckily have a packed lunch in my bag,
Yes.
but you know.
She did this for
filled with
FastFoodNet,
snacks.
guys.
And then just
Especially.
for FastFoodNet, because I had never had it in my life, I got a plain burger just to compare, because that
Hello,
place,
Josh.
I wanted to
Hiya.
try it. And how much was the plain burger, Josh?
£5.25. It's over
£5.25
For a small,
for a very,
yeah.
very tiny burger that was not cooked properly. The bread tasted like it was off. It was dry, and it is many, many words that I cannot use because Ben will get banned from YouTube.
Fair enough.
If a burger
What do you give
on
it out of
its
10?
No, what's your rating out of 10?
It doesn't even deserve a number.
0 out of 10. Oh my, that's the first time I've had
That's the
that.
record.
Anyway, lastly,
If a
Rod.
burger is £5.25 and a meal is not, why is it an extra, like, £4?
Well, my
I think
burger was,
£4.
no, my burger was bigger, I think.
That means,
Flipping heck.
no, I'm gonna
Were we?
Yeah.
that means it's £4 for chips which are not that cooked.
Making it a meal is supposed to
chips
provide
are
some
cold.
value.
I don't know, but it's overpriced
I know,
either way, and that's
yeah.
the main point. What did you have, Josh?
Yeah, I think the same as Danielle, to be honest.
Yeah.
I forgot. No,
You had
some
carrot
cheese
sticks
sandwiches
and
that I made myself, and they were very nice. And then I also had some carrots and some Sainsbury's cookies, which
Oh
were
yeah, I forgot
very
I had a
nice.
Sainsbury's cookie as well.
Yeah,
that's because
just
you had
got
one of
them.
Josh's.
Yeah, because
Well, yeah, they were for Danielle. Like, we got
Like-
a packet of 4 and we had one of them.
What did you rate it out of 10?
I'm really worried I'm going to sneeze and ruin the video.
Oh, a sneeze is note, innit? I'd give it a 10. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I brought back one.
oh,
Hooray.
what about the mini sausages?
oh yeah.
They were
Who had mini sausages?
me.
She had a brownie.
Right.
Oh.
So I think that's
This is dragged.
This is going to be a long vlog, guys. It's already 1 o'clock, but it's going to be a long
Right.
vlog.
so
I've not even rolled down the
what
end yet, guys.
so what we had
I'll push
is
you down.
we had some like cocktail sausages that you have at a party,
Right.
and they were wet, they were cold, they
The
were
best
just
part of my lunch was the apple.
they were just like horrible a little bit. They were just kind of horrible, so that would probably be a 1 out of 10. Those sausages.
Right. Anyway, guys, apologies this has dragged on so long, this intro and FastFoodNet. We're obviously at the theme park Mad Hill, as I said before, so I think Josh is going to roll down it now, so I'll film that, and then I think we will head to X Sector to get on Oblivion and the Smiler.
Oh, me too.
Well, that was a bit of a fail. You're on a wide-angle lens here now.
I feel very
Someone tell him to
Centre of
stop
attention.
at the bottom.
You're on a wide-angle lens.
Right. Anyway, let's just do it. Let's just do
Bye.
it.
Hey! And we're zooming in on Joshua Preston. Theme park mad rolling down the hill. And there we go.
He goes into the pavement.
Shall I try and walk up in a straight line?
Run,
Yeah.
Josh, run!
Here he is. How was it?
Was
What
it a
fun.
good roll?
10 out of 10.
Brilliant.
Random park.
So we have just been on the Smiler and we were going to go on Oblivion, but Josh forgot to check the time. And yeah, it was an hour until the next one. So we've had to come and sit here. There was an entertainment going on over there, and it's just finished. But I don't care. Yeah. Josh thought it was my first front row on the Smiler. It wasn't. No, I didn't say that. You just couldn't hear properly because the station was too. Yeah, and then I did it. You were sat next to me when I did it the first time. So it was on the 13th of June, I remember. And then I've done it a couple of times since then, I think, and then I did it today. But yeah, I've also made me sit here next to the Oktoberfest logo.
I'll let you out.
Yeah, we've had another show start. I'm not that bothered about watching it or anything, but there you go, zooming on stage. There's probably like, I can't even see, but there's, you know, they're getting set up. And yeah, so come and watch the time travelling thing where Danielle says apparently they call towers a castle, which is completely wrong.
I'm sure that's what this did last
So, yeah. So we've just done Wicker Man, so that Emily could have a first ride on it of the year. And it was a pretty average ride on Wicker Man, first time we've done that today. It's actually my first clip as well, walking along while filming, and oh my god, this is so much more stable than the old phone. When I'd film walking along with the old phone, I pulled my mask down, by the way, if you've noticed, because there's not many people around. It'd shake all over the place, but yeah, this is coming out alright, so
It's not
walking and talking clips will be much easier because, you know, it's just easier to vlog sometimes doing this, especially at Alton Towers when there's not many chill out spots around the park. But yeah, we're heading to Oblivion now, so see you after it. So we've just had a ride on Oblivion, which is a bit of a meh coaster, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's quite overrated. Like, obviously, like as Josh was just saying in his vlog then, like it did its job when it came out because it was the first coaster to have a drop that steep, and that's obviously all they wanted it to be. But now, like, it's not a tame coaster, it's just kind of like, oh, it's intense and you're in a tunnel, and then it's just like, is that it?
You can only ever feel the intensity
you know,
in the tunnel.
That's what kind of makes, because obviously the day I do go to Fort Park, when I do, I'm a bit nervous for stealth in that I'll think it's too short and that. However, like, Rita's impressed me today with its launch today, and stealth's launch is obviously going to be better, because obviously, like, I don't want to sound like a GP here, but stealth is obviously kind of like a hybrid of Rita and Oblivion, if you understand, like, sort of what I mean. So it's gonna be interesting. I was very hyped after Rita, and I was very hyped after Spinball Wizard. In fact, before we go on to that, I'd just like to say something about the RAP Quickly Ride Access Pass. The person who was checking that actually asked us for a wristband, so I don't know what that's about, because wristbands are so 2019. I mean, they've gone out the window now. As far as I'm concerned, wristbands have not been used at the Merlin parks for RAP for a good couple of years. You now get a card to show that you've got RAP instead of, you know, a wristband. But yeah, on to Spinball. What a brilliant ride. It's a shame that the RAP queue for it's usually so long. Well, that is better than Oblivion, that. I don't know if it's better than Galactica, but yeah. I need to do a video soon in which I, like, go through all my Towers rankings. Like, I'm sorry if the camera's moving a bit in, one of my arms is aching, so I keep having to, like, swap arms. So yeah, I'm gonna end this clip soon, but it was very good with Spinball Wizard. Don't ever remove Alton Towers. It's one of the most underrated rides in the country. It's funny that, isn't it? Went from one of the most overrated rides in the country to one of the most underrated. I just thought that I'd come back on this vlog to say that this show is probably the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's this time travelling thing that I mentioned before when we were sat here. And yeah, it's a bit strange. there's the stage. I couldn't see very well because of the lighting condition, but yeah, this right here is very strange. So yeah, I don't know what this is for, Alton Towers, or like lights here, but it wasn't here like a few years ago, and now they've brought it in, and it's a strange addition. You know, let's put a Mardi Gras stage in, because it's originally for Mardi Gras, and let's just add all these strange shows to it.
One eternity later.
Update, Alton Towers has been taken over by pirates in some random time. But I think we are going to get the sky ride now over to Forbidden Valley as we enjoy the last couple of days, hours of our day at Alton Towers. Not the last couple of days, sorry. Right guys, so we've finished watching the pirate, not the... Right guys, so we've finished watching that strange time traveller show for now. But honestly, that is the weirdest thing I've seen in my life. You can hear we've got whatever that song is in background that you hear from time to time. And we've heard loads of other weird songs. And we've also heard some like weird memes as well, especially like dead memes and stuff. I mean, we've heard this meme.
Run.
Which is apparently from like 2015. The only channel I hear that on is like Ali Law and stuff back in the day. I've heard it on that plenty of times, but you do not hear that in 2021. But yeah, shout out Ali Law, you're a legend. But yeah, I probably shouldn't be saying that in an Alton Towers vlog when he's banned from the place, but oh well, we're getting the sky right now to Forbidden Valley. See you there. So we're actually on the way back from Forbidden Valley now, because I didn't vlog in there, but we did both Galactica and Nemesis. And we did very back row on Galactica again, which is brilliant as always. You get airtime on a flying coaster, it's insane. You just get whipped through it. You know, it's so underrated, that ride. Again, I prefer it to Oblivion, to be honest. Yeah.
Not compare a flying coaster to a dive coaster.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Copying me again, are you?
Alright, anyway, we then went on Nemesis after that, and we got back row this time. It's not as good on the back as second row. Confirming we're swinging here, guys. We're swinging. Woo! I can't. I just hit that on the floor. Anyway, apologies for that noise, guys. Yeah, so we did Nemesis, and it wasn't as good as before, but it was still, it's running well today's Nemesis. It's not gone up in my rankings or anything really, but it was still very good for a back row. The helix is a lot more intense on the back, like you feel a proper rush for about 5 seconds, which you don't get as much on the front, but other elements such as the vertical loop are much better on the front. B-roll! B-roll! Oh, Rita's truck is nice. It's a shame there's no train in. It's a bit like Icon. It's spiting me. I think that's what the saying is. So we just did 13. It was alright. And now for Emily's last ride, and probably mine as well, because it's 20 past 5 now. The Smiler Rap queue tends to take forever. By the time we've done all that, it'll probably be nearly 6 o'clock anyway. Especially when we've walked back to the entrance to take Emily to whoever's taking her back home. But yeah, 13 was okay. I'm looking forward to the Smiler now, obviously. Doubt we'll get a front row again, but it's a good ride to finish on. It's all our favourite ride here. Okay, Emily has now left us. We enjoyed our ride on the Smiler. We got 3rd row, obviously, because of the allocated seating on there. Not a big fan of allocated seating, but I can understand with the operations on that ride, with it running in, you know, it can run 4 trains. It ran 5 when it first opened, but for various reasons it only runs 4 now. But yeah, we got 3rd row, which tends to usually be a smooth row on it actually. 4th row tends to be the roughest. It was actually smoother, that ride, than the front row I did. I was in the middle of the train both times. I wasn't on an outer seat on either of them. Yeah, the wheel sounded really dodgy though. Josh didn't hear it, but
I didn't take notice.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something I've noticed all this season, but in particular, it was really noticeable. Like I could feel vibrations throughout the ride, especially on the second half. So I think those wheels could do with replacing, to be honest. I'm not obviously an engineering expert, but it didn't sound healthy. And I'm surprised the ride was as smooth as it was. Well, besides the Cobra roll, I got a bit of a head bash coming out of that, but that's nothing unusual. But why not check out the video on the right side of your screen to see what I first thought when I rode the Smiler for the first ever time. You know, if you're nervous for riding it, it's not a car in the top right, that'd be an ideal video for you. For more things rural related in the UK and beyond, click the icon in the centre of your screen and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell to enable notifications so you're notified every time I upload. I'm Ben, you've been watching FastFoodNet, and goodbye!